Have you ever been feeling frustrated or feeling resentment towards a certain person in your life lately? Do you feel that you are no longer being respected? You feel overwhelmed, burnt out, and even physically or emotionally exhausted? Are you finding that you are lacking in personal time? Feel like you are losing your identity? Or that you are losing your self-esteem and you're finding it hard to say no? Then perhaps it's time you should start thinking about setting some healthy boundaries. So what are setting healthy boundaries exactly? Setting a healthy boundary is establishing a clear guideline of your limits for yourself and various aspirations of your life. Aspects such as in relationships, workplace, personal space, and your time. Setting boundaries can help define what is acceptable and unacceptable behaviour for you, what you are willing to tolerate, and what you need to prioritise. It's an important skill to maintain a healthy relationship and ensure your own well-being. Setting boundaries can involve expressing your needs, saying no whenever necessary, and even advocating yourself when needing to. It's about respecting your own limits and communicating that with others. Without boundaries, some relationships can become unbalanced and can sometimes become extremely toxic, as you normally get constantly overlooked. It's important to say here that setting boundaries is a healthy and necessary aspect of self-care. It's not selfish. Everyone should do it. So how do we go about setting healthy boundaries with others? First, we need to learn and understand our own needs, our own preferences, and our limits. By reflecting on what makes us comfortable and uncomfortable in different situations will help you decide where your boundaries begin. Once we know what these are, we need to be open and honest with the people around us about what our boundaries actually are. Use assertive yet respectful language to express your needs and expectations. People need to know where your boundaries lie. Otherwise, behaviour you might find toxic might start to arise within relationships. If you find this hard, start small. Begin by setting boundaries in less challenging situations. This could be with extremely close friends that you trust, family members, or colleagues at work where the stakes are lower. As you begin to feel more and more comfortable setting your boundaries, you will gain more confidence in doing so, and you'll be able to express yourself better in all areas of your life. Practice saying no. It's important to be able to decline requests in situations that make you feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed. To listen to your feelings is so important. They will tell you what is wrong and what is uncomfortable, and you need to allow yourself to acknowledge this. Your feelings are valuable. They're an indicator of where your boundaries lie. Acknowledge them and accept them. There's no shame in it. One thing that we really need to do when we do this is remembering to actually stick to what our boundaries are. This shows others that we are serious about them. If someone in your life keeps pushing against them, talk to someone that you trust, maybe a very trusted friend or a family member, or even a professional about this. They can offer advice and support and encourage you in what is best to do for you. People should always respect your boundaries, and if they do not, maybe it's time to ask yourself what you want to do about it. Setting boundaries is a skill, and it takes time and practice to develop. It's an important aspect of self-care and maintaining healthy relationships throughout. It also shows that you value yourself and your needs, which contributes in your overall well-being and mental health. It gives you a sense of control over your own life and your own choices, rather than feeling like you're constantly reacting to others. Knowing and communicating your limits helps prevent situations that might lead to extreme stress, burnout, and emotional exhaustion. Setting healthy boundaries allows you to show up as your best self every day. Do you set healthy boundaries? And how do you go about it? I'd love to know. And if you don't, will you start doing it? I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you in the next one.